All right, we have a new addition. This is my recording helmet.
Except I don't
Now
think you
I
can hear
can't
me when you
fucking
got that
see
on.
out of because my glasses fell. Hey, better than that
great.
Chicago crap you like. There we go. I can't hear, but we're gonna talk anyways. Let's go. Dude, my hair's a mess. Put my hat back. This is my special. I'm the great Cornholio.
All right, so all jokes aside, week 25 is now over, and let's just start with your.
Put the fucking helmet back on. The seal's dying.
So we're gonna start with your matchup real quick with Shane.
Oh my god.
For the second week in a row.
Number 2 on the compilation crap.
For the second week in a row, you lost to Shane in playoffs in the last.
Right, didn't I beat him?
Last week you did not beat him.
Oh, okay. No, I beat him today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, match isn't over yet, but yes.
Same thing.
And then, yeah, the kid beat Mirith last week by 8 points. Did you see that matchup? Did you see Mirith lose to the kid by 8 points last week?
Oh, not last week, but wait, is this the playoffs now?
Yep. We're almost done with playoffs.
I want everybody to actually realize that I haven't touched this in like, what, 2 months?
Oh yeah, pretty close to that.
Maybe.
Pretty close to that. When you were going to go on that run that never happened, when your team started falling apart, you just stopped caring.
Oh, I'm about to win fantasy football.
We'll see.
Right?
We'll see.
I'm behind by like 20, but I got 3 still to play the next 2 days.
So with Mirith losing by 8 points to the kid last week, that puts them still in the same matchup coming into this week. And Ethan lost to Coop last week, 710 to 875. So that kicked Ethan out of the playoff running.
That puts Coop in the final.
Yep, puts Coop in the final against me because I beat out Rose. I was expecting Rose to beat me.
The commissioner in the final?
Little fishy,
I
right? Whatever. I did a lot better than I expected to do against Rose. He actually only scored 811 points, where he typically scores closer to 9. And I did a lot better than my projections that I was going to do. My team actually came through last week and did an amazing job.
Were you dropping players, picking ones out that you knew were going to do good?
Nope. I haven't made a move in weeks. You know that. I know stirring the pot.
Stir the pot, baby. Stir the pot.
So with how that shakes up, that puts me and Coop in finals for week 26 this week. Puts Rose and Ethan in the third and fourth place match. So whoever wins that gets third place.
Battle at the bottom where I belong.
Yep. And looks like you're gonna hopefully walk away with this match against Shane for the first time in 3 weeks.
I'm either gonna win
You've
some
never
or
paid
I'm gonna be a
attention to
power
it.
bottom, and it's a little weird.
And then we've got the kid and Mirith going after the 7th place match. You did just say that. And I don't know how to take that. And it's on camera too, so you can't really take it back.
You can't take it back. You're gonna edit that out. We'll be fine.
Have you been paying attention to the regular MLB season? The amount of teams that have been eliminated that are so close to winning record is insane. Did you think that the Tigers would come into the wild card spot and hold on to it? I don't even know where they.
I didn't think my team was gonna blow a 10-game lead either. So
Yeah, they sure did. And they are one game back.
And they completed the collapse. They're out.
Yep. They were what,
Like,
Monday?
At the time we are recording this, they are no Thursday.
Was it Thursday?
I think it was Thursday. But we're recording this on Sunday, so they were out. Let me take a look. Oops, excuse me. 3 days ago, so that's what? Thursday.
Yep, the 29th.
They got knocked out on Thursday when they weren't even playing.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if they were still in it, they just swept it. They just swept the A's, so they might have had a chance.
But they had given up runs to the Rockies. They'd given up games to the Astros. They'd given up games to the Rangers. They'd given up games to the Orioles.
And to the Twins.
Yeah, like they needed to win those series, or at least games in those series.
What they need to do is they need to win 2 more games than the Twins and win 3 more games than the Astros. And they didn't do it.
Nope. Well, I mean, the Tigers came out of nowhere. The Tigers were like 5 games back behind the wild card spot, and then all of a sudden they snuck their way in, and they held on to it.
They're in now, aren't they?
Yeah, they have the same exact record as the Royals, and they are 1 game ahead of the Mariners, which means that they have their spot. And there's no chance. Now every team has played their games, save for
No, they
2.
have a game tomorrow.
Nope.
Yeah,
2
they
games.
have to make up games tomorrow.
Yeah, just the Mets and the Braves, and that's it.
Yeah, the Braves are fighting too.
The Braves and the what I love about this, the Mets and the Braves are playing tomorrow in a 2-game doubleheader. They both have the same record.
Mm-hmm.
If they split the doubleheader tomorrow, that puts it a 3-way tie between the Diamondbacks, the Braves, and the Mets.
Yep. If one team wins both, the other one's out.
Yep, and the Diamondbacks have a chance to hang on to their spot. But there is a chance tomorrow where the Diamondbacks could lose and forfeit their spot, or kick out either the Braves or the Mets, because the Diamondbacks have a better home record, or no, they have a better away record than both the Braves and the Mets do. The Braves have a better home record, and so do the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
It's interleague play is the one that's going to be the kicker on that.
Exactly.
Because one's West Division, one's East, and the other 2 are Eastern Division. So
Yeah.
the crazy part is when you look at the Braves against Eastern are 27-23, the Mets are 29-21. The Diamondbacks are 18-15 versus Eastern, so they have a better winning percentage than
They have a better record against the other side of there. Is it the league or is it the like?
This is intra-league. This is intra-league play.
So is it them playing us or them playing in the National League?
Them playing in the National League.
Okay.
So the Braves have a 17-17 Western ranking. The Mets have a 17-15, so the Mets take that one. Whereas the Western League, the Diamondbacks are 28-24. In Central, the Diamondbacks are 19-12. The Mets are 18-14, and the Braves are 13-17. And then interleague play, the Braves are 31-15, the Mets are 24-22, and the Diamondbacks are 24-22. So right there, the Braves win on interleague play. There's a couple categories the Diamondbacks win, a couple categories the Braves win, a couple categories the Mets win. It's going to really come down to tomorrow who wins the doubleheader.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting, because that's
I shall not be watching.
You'll be busy doing everything else.
No, not doing everything else, Because my special helmet plays tomorrow.
Yes, that's true. Your special helmet plays tomorrow.
I'm not even going to be able to watch that the first half anyway, so like, fuck.
So it's going to be interesting. Like, did you see how the Padres clinched their playoff berth the other day?
Yeah. On a walk-off? Yeah.
No. A triple play against the Dodgers.
Oh, the triple play. Yeah.
The triple play against the Dodgers.
I got that wrong. They dropped it to 1 on the walk-off, and then the triple play they got.
Yep. And then the Orioles had a walk-off home run to solidify their spot. And then
the Yankees are now the first seed.
Yeah, the Yankees are first seed because they were able to hold on to that spot, and that was wild.
They took 2 out of 3 from the Orioles, I think. Because they had a series with the Orioles and they beat the shit out of them.
They lost twice to the Pirates, and they won twice to the Orioles. Yeah, so it's currently they're losing to the Pirates again. So there's a chance that they're going to lose their last 3 home games. Huh?
I feel like it matters now.
Yeah, well, they're too far ahead of the Orioles to be able to do anything. Yeah,
well, they've already clinched the AL East.
Yep. 93-68, with the Orioles being 91-71, so they would literally not have a chance. The White Sox do not have the worst record of baseball anymore. They are not going to set the record this year.
They already did.
For the most losses, not the least wins.
Oh. Yeah, the losses, they set that last night. No.
2 nights ago.
Friday night, yeah, because I got the notification on my watch.
And then they beat the Tigers the last 2 days. 4-0 and 9-5. 41 and 121. That is the White Sox record this year. 41 and 121.
I wish this was also kind of like what's it called? Like kind of like football or hockey or whatever. Is that the shittiest record you get a higher chance of having the #1 overall pick?
Yeah.
But baseball's a lot different than football, and it's a lot different than hockey.
Just a little bit.
Not a little. You could go 0-17. You'll get the first pick. You could go 20 and 142? 142?
Mm-hmm.
And you could still end up at the bottom of the draft board.
Yeah.
Because they don't have, but like in hockey, but like in hockey, you can trade your picks. So like trading, because they have a draft lottery. Does baseball have a draft lottery too?
So, draft orders are determined by draft lottery at the top end. So the top 6 picks are determined by a lottery system that involved all 18 teams that didn't make the playoffs in the previous season. The odds of each team participating in the lottery are based on their previous season's record, with the worst record team having the best chance of getting the first pick. For the remaining picks, the order is based on the regular season finish of the teams. And then for the remaining picks of those that made it to the postseason, the order is based on the postseason finish of the 12 teams that qualify. Yeah. So top 6 get picked for what they get, then it's the other 18, then it's the other 12.
Yeah, I think you can look it up and then tell me if I'm wrong, because I might be. But I think the NHL is the team with the worst record gets has the highest odds, same way. But I think it's like the top. I think it's the same way. It's the top 16 teams didn't make the playoffs, have a lottery. Something like that.
So the first 16 picks are determined by the NHL draft lottery, which involves teams that did not qualify for the playoffs or acquired first round picks of those
via trades.
teams. Yes, the lottery has 2 drawings, one for the first overall pick and one for the second overall pick. The lottery allows teams to move up to 10 spots in the draft order compared to their regular season standings.
Yep.
And then playoff results 17 to 32 are based on regular season standings and playoff results.
Yeah.
So it's not the top 8. It's not the worst 18. It's the worst 16, and then it's the best 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the Thunderbirds and Silvertips are the same way.
Yeah, that's minor league hockey, right?
Like high school hockey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, junior. Yeah. Well, the reason I say is because we finished. Because example, the Tips finished in the second round. They got bounced in the second round, but we got the first overall pick because we had traded people to them and we took their pick, and then they shit the bed.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking. So my thing is, if we change it for baseball, change it to that. Yeah, make everything like football. If you fucking suck, you get the best pick for the next 6 years. Fuck this. Who gives a shit? Turn it into football. If you suck, you get the best player in the draft to suck even more.
Just because they're the best player in the draft doesn't make them the best pick to take.
Caleb Williams. All I have to say.
Well, Caleb Williams, Paul Skeens was a great pick. Imanaga was a great draft pick. Maya was a great draft pick. So was I'm blanking. Quite a couple guys were drafted this year that turned out really good, but then failed. Like Jackson Holiday was a really good draftee. Came in, played for 3 weeks, terrible.
Went back down and tearing everything up. Yeah.
And then he came back up, and now he's on a rampage. And then the Jackson 3 are kicking butts.
What does that sound like? Conan! Killing it. 100%. Came up here, did jack shit, went back down there and hit 5 home runs in 4 games. Like, you.
And then came back up, and he was doing good again, right?
Did jack shit.
Yeah.
No, did jack shit, and then toward the end of the year, he caught fire.
It's the pressure of the big show. Some guys can't handle it. Some guys can't take it.
Then they traded him, and then he went to Atlanta, and hit 420 for 2 months.
Yep.
And hit over 300 for 2 months.
Yep. So when it comes to our fantasy season, which we've already alluded to, I
got a notification. Hang on. The field is set. Playoff field pending Monday's Braves, Mets, like we were talking about. The AL is in order of the seed. Yankees, Indians, Astros, Orioles, Royals, Tigers. NL teams pending the doubleheader will be the Dodgers 1, Phillies 2, Brewers, Padres, Braves, and Mets as of right now.
Yeah.
Could be the Diamondbacks at the end of that.
It could be.
Clinch first round bye and home field advantage. Yankees, Guardians, Phillies, Dodgers.
Clinched division, Brewers and Astros.
Oh, here we go. So, wild card scenarios for tomorrow. Braves tied with Mets for second AL wild card. Win tiebreaker versus D-backs. Lose tiebreaker with nobody.
So that's if the Braves win tomorrow. They have a tiebreaker game versus the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
If they lose, then there's no tiebreaker. Then they're out. And the tiebreaker.
If the Mets lose, they're out.
Yeah, the Mets. So both teams are going to have a tiebreaker scenario with the Diamondbacks.
They have to win at least one.
Yeah.
If they both win one, the D-backs are out. That's what this is saying.
For the tiebreaker scenario, here's something. The Braves, Mets, and Diamondbacks could also end up in a 3-way tie for 2 wild card spots.
If that happens, the Mets and the Braves get in, the D-backs are out.
Because the D-backs will be eliminated since Arizona.
The same thing I'm probably reading, aren't you?
Arizona
MLB?
has already lost the season series tiebreaker to both Atlanta and New York. But there are scenarios where either the Braves or Mets could end up as the high seed between the two of them, depending on the results of the doubleheader on Monday. So the Braves need to win just one game against the Mets to secure the series over in New York, and if it's number 5 seed. So either way, the Diamondbacks actually might end up out. So everything that I said earlier is actually out the window because the Diamondbacks have lost their series against those two teams. So if I pull up the Diamondbacks and I go to their schedule, so
the D-backs. Okay, so I just found this. So the D-backs need a sweep from either one, either or.
yep.
The only way the D-backs get in is if they split, the D-backs are out. If one team wins both, the D-backs are in. The losing team is out.
So the main reason why the Diamondbacks are going to be out is that on August 27th and August 29th, they lost to the Mets 8-3 and 3-2. So the Mets have a better record in the series against there. And the Braves, the last time that they played the Diamondbacks was July 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. They actually won against the Atlanta Braves 7-5 and 1-0 the 10th and the 11th of July before the All-Star or after the All-Star game. However, before the All-Star game, they lost 3 straight games in the 10th, 6-5, and then on 9-8 and 5-2. And they have not won a series against the Mets. They tied a 4-game series against the Mets. 3-2 loss, 10-9 loss, 10-5 won, 5-4 win. So that's where the tiebreaker comes into, is the fact that the Braves and the Mets.
That's where all that comes. That I didn't mean to derail you off what you were talking about, but that had just popped up on my phone. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, we're on that subject.
But that's crazy. So they need help to get back to the playoffs.
Are you kidding? Oh, it changed. Never mind.
So someone has to flat out lose tomorrow. Flat out lose.
No, on the screen, let's look at our playoff thing. Mm-hmm. And for a second, like something flashed across my screen that said participation. So instead of it saying consolation ladder, it read participation ladder. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is why Yahoo is so much better.
All right. So when we look at,
I was so pissed. I thought it said participation ladder. Like, where's my blue ribbon and my gold star? Damn it.
We're gonna come back to week 26 next week, where it's me versus Cooper, Rose versus Ethan, Kid versus Meredith, and Corey versus
the participation trophy.
And his potential losing a 3rd straight week, and we'll come back to see how that wraps up. So everyone, thank you for tuning in this whole season. 1 more week left, and 2 more episodes. Stay tuned. Catch us next time.
And then in 2 weeks, we go diving into football. At least I think.
Bye, guys.
Later.